So I'm out here again with Cal, and today we're checking out what was once known as the Azalea Swim Club. This place has been closed for about 40 years, so it closed about 1980 or so. And that's the last time that this pool saw any visitors, any kids splashing around, racing in the lanes, parents relaxing, having a good time. The only visitors that this place receives anymore in the summertime is Mother Nature, and you'll see that as we walk around. This is a realtor sign from around 1980 advertising a 4-acre property for research, office, and a manufacturing property. I'm not exactly sure what this would have been because it seems like it would be a little bit too big to be a kiddie pool, a little bit too deep, and also too big and too deep to be a hot tub because that would cost way too much to heat it up. So I'm not quite sure what this would have been, but I'm assuming it was filled with water and people swam in it. Just not quite sure how. And as you can see, right between what could have been a hot tub, kiddie pool, or something, and the deep end here, it's only about 4 feet or so. And that deep end does not look too inviting anymore. It's probably about 8 feet deep. It would have been at one point. The only thing swimming in it nowadays are those tadpoles all the way down there. So we're at the back end of the pool now, and I can't help but to picture how where we're walking now and where there's trees and poison ivy growing everywhere, there would have been parents laying out in lawn chairs and kids running around. I'm at the very back of the swim club now, looking at the fence that separates the property from the woods. And it looks like there's a fence over there that extends deep into the woods there, because it looks like there's nothing else but woods that goes back for as far as who knows. But I wonder what's on the other side of that fence, if it has anything to do with the swim club here. So like I said before, there's a fence that extends all the way down deep into the woods. And I can't see what's down there. It's too overgrown. And this fence is locked, actually stopping me from getting in there. And there's barbed wire on top, so I'm actually not going to be able to get into there and see what it is. But if I had to guess, it would have been another little pool or something, because it looks really overgrown and it looks like it's almost like a marsh. So this is the other side of the deep end of the pool. Just tadpoles swimming around. Like I said before, Mother Nature's the only person who visits this place in the summer anymore. It's no longer kids running around and their parents relaxing in the sun. It's Mother Nature and her tadpoles. Check out the lifeguard stand that's still standing here, watching after nobody anymore. But if you can picture the lifeguard just sitting up there watching everyone in the pool doing their own thing, having a good time. Now it's just looking over nothing but nature. So under this structure, there were probably picnic tables where family could come, get some reprieve from the sun, and have some lunch, and just relax without having to be in the sun and cool off a little bit. This part of it's long collapsed, but this side is still standing somehow. We're now at the front of the swim club, and this is just way too thick for us to cross and get through. And you can barely see another lifeguard stand there. So eerie, just sitting there within the trees, knowing that this was once all open, with kids running around playing, and a lifeguard up there watching everyone in the pool. So I'm at the back of the swim club again, and I almost missed this. It must have been another kiddie pool or some kind of hot tub or something that the owners just let get to this state. It almost looks like a swamp, and it completely blended in with everything else. And like I said, I almost didn't see it. This almost looks like what I showed you guys before. The really deep kiddie pool or hot tub that I couldn't quite figure out what it was. It looks to be about the same size, so for all we know, this could be that deep with who knows what living in it. And I think now's the time, maybe we can get down there. So here I am standing inside what I showed you guys before, what I thought may have been a kiddie pool or a hot tub. Not quite sure what it would have been, but I'm about 6'2", and this comes right up about to my chest. So this would have been about 5 feet deep in the middle. I'm not surprised to see frogs here because there's just so many tadpoles and all this stale water. Time to hop out of here. Whoever still owns this place is still trying to keep it up and clean it, because we've been seeing cleaning supplies like shovels, buckets, and brooms all around this place. So they're trying to bail it out and keep the muck off of the bottom to keep it as preserved as possible so that it doesn't fill up like that one little pool in the back. So as you can see, we're actually walking around in the middle of the pool right now, where people would have been racing, swimming, splashing, and having a good time. And this pool actually had racing lanes. I'm standing inside one right now. And over here, they were all labeled 1 through 6. Now there's just trees hanging over, trees growing in it, tadpoles swimming in the deep end, and nature's slowly taking it over. Would have been about 5 feet deep again right here. It's about up to my chest. I would have been completely underwater right now, and I'm over 6 feet tall, so this pool would have been really deep. Just dives right down there. Here's another angle of the lifeguard stand. So this building is where the locker rooms were. There were bathrooms and showers in here. There were lockers all up against this wall here. And then there's what remains of a toilet, and then showers right over there. There's no roof left at all. This would have been another locker room. Showers, sinks, bathrooms. There's actually one more room back there and a shed in the back. I assume that's where the pool maintenance supplies was kept, and it looks like there was a pump in that door, but I'm not going to attempt to get back there because this is all poison ivy. So we just finished up exploring the Azalea Swim Club. This place was really cool, a lot to see. It's really overgrown, and it's really eerie to see everything so overgrown and just untouched for all these years. With that, we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching.